Hi and welcome back to Rad Riders. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. It's motorcycle camping review on a tent that I purchased about 4 years ago. And this tent was brought to my attention from other people that had used it. At that time I was using a Van Gogh Banshee 300, which was quite light and compact, good tent. But when I found I was going from site to site, it was raining, I was fatigued, I'd done 250-mile days. And then the last thing you want to start doing is unpacking your tent and getting some shelter. This is the Slumit Cub 2. It's a flash frame tent, it's up in seconds and it's put away in seconds. There are a lot of these tents on the market, but a lot of them are aimed at festivals where they're disposable, they won't be made up to the standard of the British weather. This tent is actually designed for the British weather and made in England. You do pay a little bit extra for it, and it's roomy enough for a bloke at 16 stone and 6'2" with all of his camping gear. It is a little bit bulky on the size, but it's not very heavy, and it has to be to compact all of this flash frame in order for it to work properly. It's a tent that is made of incredibly good materials and tested, and they keep improving it. So if you look on the latest website, you'll find the latest models out there. Let's have a look at it, how quick it goes up, what it's like when it's up, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Catch you in a bit. That's the base of the tent up. Now I'm just going to peg it out. So that's your basic tent up in a matter of seconds. You unpack it, the flash frame connects together with one movement, and you've basically got your shelter. Now, it took a few more seconds to peg that down on 4 corners, just so it doesn't blow away if it's windy, but now I can actually get in this tent and use it. So, inside the tent, you've got vents on either side. You've got handy storage nets on both sides. And then you've got a lantern clip and a mesh. Sometimes I put my iPad on my mobile phone and I watch a movie. I'm 6'2" and I've got plenty of headroom and foot room, but the main thing is I've got all of this space for my gear. So when I get into this tent, my gear goes here. I use the handy storage pockets for my essentials. Yeah, I'm comfy. It's a double skin tent with a mosquito net. But as I mentioned, I've had this in all weathers. There's a handy little pocket there. Your door stuffs into that side pocket, out the way. When it closes up, you have your extra protection. You can either roll that up via these clips, or I use 2 walking sticks and I make myself an awning. If the weather does get a little bit tough, you've got these guy rope. For added protection, is wrap them round once and then peg them out. So now, as you can see, It's a handy tip so that doesn't buckle in on you. There is a section here which is added protection which easily clips over the top and just keeps the rain off. And taking it down is basically in the reverse. So that is why this is my go-to tent for motor camping. You never know what the weather is, and if you need shelter quick, whether you're camping for the night or you're just wild camping, you need to get shelter up very, very quick. It goes up in seconds, it comes down in seconds. You've got a shelter literally within a couple of moves. The tent that I used to use was the Van Gogh Banshee 3. I did have a 2, but I found it was too small for me to sit up in, so I couldn't get dressed in the morning. It didn't have enough room for my kit. So I went for the 3, which I use that quite a lot. It is smaller. If you're packing a tent, you may as well pack the tent that's going to serve you the best. And for me, that's this one. I paid for this tent. This is my own tent. It hasn't been given to me. I'm using it because I've tried it, tested it, and it works for me. Well, that's my review of my Slumit Cub 2 tent. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any comments, please drop them below. I'll put all the links in the descriptions and the specifications of this tent in the description. Please give us a like if you like what you see. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out and makes more content like this. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.